Alright, gamers, welcome back. Everything is... We are going into... Okay, wait a second. My mic looks bad. 1 second. I have no idea why this is happening, but this should be fine now again. Yeah. Now it should be fine. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the first fight is is the Bright Powder one already. We have some evolutions now. For example, I have my Starmie. I mean, I could use Starmie already in the last split, but yeah. And this is obviously not the greatest one, but I think it can still do some work. We have Flygon live now with the Earth Power and EQ delay. And we can use that mons now, of course. So, for the Wigglytuff, I'm not exactly sure how I want to deal with that mon. I might just Shadow Punch, Poison, Silk Scarf. This is not enough, huh? Never, yeah. What about Strang if I teach Strang here? Would like I need to remove something here then, but how about Strang? With Expert Belt or something like that. Not enough. Black Belt. Damn. I need one level higher then to one-shot this. And not having a fighting type is actually ugly as fuck here, by the way. Minus speed drop would be fine though. I'm still faster here. And this would always hyper voice here, huh? I think like this is free. This Raichu is not a problem. I need to think about the Octillery. This Octillery is Bright Powder Sniper. I need probably a speed drop here, and then my Ampharos can do good work. Like we still don't exactly one shot, but with a speed drop and stuff like that, we should be okay. Excuse me. The question is, how do we lead here? Okay, I think the cool part is this can also not go random move. Because fake out. Just because of fake out. It needs to see kills then it could go like random stuff. But otherwise it cannot go random stuff. So, how is this looking? Yeah, Hyper Voice would kill us, so we cannot just straight up use Zangoose here. But we could use Spinda. Like just Hammer Arm twice. And if we are in a range here, it's okay, I guess. We can switch one time to Blastoise. Blastoise, I want a speed drop here, by the way, on this Pokemon. For Espion, this is a lot of damage. Like, Kingler is obviously fine here. Kingler would be fine against Espion hard switch. Absolutely okay. The question is, yeah, this sniper crits here are a problem, right? That's the thing. It's just a problem. And we need to respect that, kinda. That's why some shell armor mons are really strong here. Where we know it cannot sniper crit us here, at least. This would be flamethrower, obviously. Beam. So we need to switch to my Ampharos the moment. How much damage is Shockwave with Magnet? Yeah, 92. Okay, so we need one Icy Wind drop on this and we kill this. And not switch into Ice Beam, but add to Flamethrower, for example. So Blastoise is important here because of the Icy Wind, but we need to be really fucking careful. I think I'm just going with the Spinda here. We could also go 43 Zangoose and just kill it. Because we don't have that many fights. We can go 43 Strength and just kill it. The Wiggly. And then we either see Volt Switch or Fake Out. Both is fine. Flygon just kills this Raichu. And obviously this can't Volt Switch out on us. We have Phase 2 Switch AI Surf here. With Raichu. I think I'm fine with that. And we don't have too many other slots, that's the thing, so it gets tight. It gets really tight. So with that we have the slots done already, so they need to do the job here basically. I can use one Pokemon for the pivot, basically. Because we know that this is consistent. And it will always only and only bait Flamethrower here. Because we can't get crit. If my Blastoise gets a double freeze, I think I'm also really, really fucked, by the way. So Zangoose would need a new level up here. Same as Ampharos, actually. So now as a TM, we can teach that back whenever we need. We cannot trigger Switch AI with Icy Wind, right? Yeah, there's only Espion in the back. Espion obviously doesn't, yeah, like the monster needs a super effective move against my Blastoise, so. And then we have one more slot, and I think we just bring something what is safe and doesn't bait Ice Beam again, so we can switch to Ampharos. I think the best solution here is like either Amaldo, because Amaldo is also battle armor. Because baiting Muddy Water is nearly impossible here from a Blastoise. There's no overlaps, this is always Ice Beam. So I could bring Amaldo as last mon, I think. Okay, we need Strang then here. I can also remove just for now, because Shadow Punch and Avalanche are obviously not a TM. So I could just remove Return and just teach it back. Yo, Hot Rods, what's up? And then we just go with the black belt here. We just go with the Asperberry here. You don't really care. We need a magnet on Ampharos. Then we can go double XP share, I think, on the last 2 months. Just dump some experience here. Because Flygon doesn't need any... Flygon doesn't need any damage item for this Raichu, of course. Fucking Magma shenanigans. Magma hideout in EK. Looks like Hot Frogs is coming. I mean, you're not the first one who is doing that fucking Magma hideout, so... yeah. You're not the only one who's frauding there. So... just do what everyone is doing. Just beat the fucking game, okay? Okay, we need to export pretty quickly. And yeah, I was talking about that in the Discord. I usually don't like to go for Magcargo anymore because I think it's boring. But I think I kinda have to. This Jasmine fight will look really demon, man. Hey Intikam, what's up? Do you have the route encounter link for this game? The route encounter link? Do you mean, oh, there's one in the Sterling Silver Discord. I don't have a link for that. There's one in the Sterling Silver Discord. But this is not updated, if I remember correct. 1 second. So I can give you the Sterling Silver link, and then you can check out the pins. But it's not updated, I think. I think at least, I'm not exactly sure right now. Here's the Sterling Silver Discord. Yeah, I'm not using that, so I'm not sure it's updated right now, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, we have the mons here. Let me just check one more time, because this is really important. We don't have a fighting type, so we are using my Zengoose for that now. So pre-sleep the entire party, and my Zengoose is pre-burned. Safe. No problem, no problem. Like I said, I'm not sure it's updated for the current patch. But it should be. But I'm not sure, to be honest. Because I'm not usually using that. It's for sure helpful for especially new people. Okay, Zengoose in the house. Okay, we are ready to go. We're ready to do the fights. Hopefully we will not get completely wrecked here. I think this is the hardest fight. Just because of the Octillery. Fuck that Pokemon. Seriously, fuck that. So, we just strength kill this Wigglytuff. That is my fighting type now. Get the easy kill. Go to... This is phase 2 switch I surf here. And it cannot go for surf. It can either Volt Switch out here, because Volt Switch can reach a higher score than Fake Out turn 1. So this can Volt Switch out, or it can Fake Out. So we are not faster, we need to switch out, we go to Flygon. On the Fake Out. Now this is Surf. We obviously are never dying to a crit here. We just kill this with EQ. It's not the greatest Flygon, to be honest. But it will take some frags here. It's a below average Flygon. Can't say anything else about that. But it will still do some stuff. So now we will see Octillery, the ass. I think I will pivot through Amaldo one time, then not now, because I don't want to have the accuracy drop, so I will just hard Blastoise. We cannot U-turn out here. I think we could be with a double crit in Muddy Water range. We have to deal with it basically. So there's the Ice Beam. We can't get crit here. We will just Icy Wind here. Try to get a drop. We have some chances, unless we are getting freezed. There you fucking go. Bright Powder who? Okay, -1 speed means this is now slower than my Ampharos. And the chip damage from Icy Wind should be enough. What is 11? That Shockwave will kill this in the next turn. We cannot hard Ampharos here. Because Ampharos just fucking dies to a Sniper Ice Beam crit. So this Ice Beam pivot, we will just go to Amaldo, because Amaldo baits guaranteed Muddy Water. And we don't care about the accuracy drop, and we are fine for a Muddy Water crit here. So, let me just check the damage output again. Yeah, Icy Wind, minimum damage into Shockwave kills. So we go to Amaldo here to bait the Muddy Water. And now we go to Ampharos. Because of the speed drop, we are faster and kill this always with a Shockwave. Good freaking night! Okay, now we have only the one last Pokemon left, and that Pokemon is easy to deal with. Ingler shits on that Pokemon anyways. Okay, let's Shadow Claw here. And Aqua Jet. Okay, I think this is most of the time the hardest fight here. I'm not even kidding. Just if you don't have a guaranteed answer for... And yeah, we didn't have a guaranteed answer, by the way. We could miss Icy Wind, like, multiple times in a row, and then we are in trouble. It is what it is, basically. But yeah, okay. Good job. I think I want to just straight up teach return back here. Why? What the fuck? Okay. We can't do that here. Okay, let me get the flyer into the team. I want to just straight up teach return back. Okay, the NPC is not here for some reason, but maybe AJ couldn't change that. We should have that in CM Wood again, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, now we can fly anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Just let me just teach return back here. Later we will get close combat anyways. With the Zangoose. And Facade as well and stuff like that. Okay. So Lantern, are you okay against the EQ? No, you are not, so you are gone. Let me update again, or like refresh because of the poison. So soft sand. Yeah, you are just gone. I could U-turn out here. Like this can just surf or U-turn on me. We don't really care. I'm playing this game, but damn, it's hard. Lock in. I mean, it's about experience, I think. Yeah, this is a really hard Gen 4 ROM hack for sure. But I think it's about experience, having experience about Gen 4 AI for sure. Like score change. Keep that in mind or like learn about that. I think that's the hardest part in this game for sure. The balance is really nice here. The game is pretty fair. So for example, if we just compare that to like Kaizo hacks, for example, or like even Run and Bun, this game is really fair. So Flygon will just kill this Lantern. Turn 1, EQ. Really good. And then we can U-turn if we want. And why not? So soft sand. And this is Lumi because of a surf phase 2 switch AI, right? Exactly. So this is Octazuka. Yeah, this is surf phase 2 switch AI. It's just the highest damage then. There's no super effective move against my Flygon, if there is not a typing bug here. For example, Thunderfang, and this should not be the case with Flygon. So we will just see Lumi, and Lumi is faster. It can U-turn out here or surf. Either way, I think I am just going to my Minen. The problem, I think, is I need to go higher level here. Fucked it. Minen, the cool thing about Minen is just destroying both mons here, Lumi and Masquerain. My Raichu is too slow, my Raichu is just bad, sadly. I think it will still sweep one fight here in the Lighthouse. Like, not sweep entirely, but it will be close. We could also use Ampharos here. Ampharos just bait Silverwind, and I don't like that. So we will use Minen with one level up here. We need to be careful with the experience from this Pokemon, of course. I could use Minen for that trainer as well, what I was talking about. Because I know that Minen will also kill that Tropius, for example. So with the level up, we are faster now. And now we can just bring... I don't know what we do against you, by the way. This Iron Head. Yeah, this can flinch me a lot of time, actually. Would like to... What the fuck is this? I would like to have a speed drop here. How's Typhlosion handling this Pokemon, by the way? Yeah, Typhlosion is super easy here. So just go Typhlosion, just kill this. Just double Mud Bomb and kill it. Then, do we want to bring a backup here? Maybe we just bring Quagsire. And, yeah, Quagsire is fine. Then we can bring an XP share here as well. Okay. Yeah, we don't need a damage item. We can just go with the Shell Bell, I guess. Shell Bell. Oranberry. Oranberry. Okay. So... Again, let me check that. It's absolutely safe. We will see Lumi because of Surf Phase 2 Switch AI. And we would never die to Surf Crit. So we always U-turn here, no matter what. After that. And I had just teached U-turn basically because... yeah, it's a good switch move, I mean, we know that. I don't think we need anything else on Flygon. Yeah. Yeah, let's not misclick here because Earth Power will probably not kill because we are minus special attack. Yeah, we need to EQ here. So don't fucking misclick. It's not even close, dude. Like, Earth Power is doing jack shit here. But yeah, I mean, this is plus special defensive as well. But this is crazy, the damage difference. I gave you the level up to be faster, huh? Yeah. Okay. Should be Lumi Phase 2 because of Surf. Yeah. This can U-turn out here. We can U-turn out as well. There you fucking go. That's fine. Mask. That's absolutely okay. We U-turn as well. We go to my boy Minen. And Minen will just have some fun here now. Thunderbolt kill this mask. And because this is again Phase 2, this will go to Lumi because of a Surf. And we just chain kill. We can kill with Volt Switch here. Minen is faster here. We could also Volt Switch out here, but that will not matter. We just Volt Switch kill this Lumi now. Here we have the frags. We go to Gyarados here. This will still fake out, I think. No, it will not fake out. Cool. And share some experience here. We will get a free switch into my Typhlosion. Perfect. And now we just double Mud Bomb to kill this. Can also Lava Plume if we want. Cannot get flinched yet, it can only Iron Head. Okay. Okay, we are skipping the one fight, the next fight. Or like basically the two next fights. So we are just going for the Bastiodon trainer. That's why I don't worry about experience here in the Lighthouse. Yeah, it just will not matter. This is really fast, by the way, holy shit. And this is also not sniper, at least. At least it is not sniper, but this is doing so much damage. So the cool thing is, I think I can just lead here with a Forel and just counter. This cannot U-turn out here, right? So we can just counter kill this with Forel. And then I can bring like 225 mons for the last Pokemon. Something like that. So Forel we'll just counter kill this. We cannot trigger switch AI, we are Gucci. Let me check that again. Yeah, there's no fire typing move or something like that. So yeah. We just go with the Oranberry, it cannot U-turn out here. We just kill it at some point. With counter. And then we have this clown Pokemon. With Toxic, Thunder Wave, Substitute, Rest. Technically we can stall this out of moves as well. If we want to. We have Typhlosion, we have Flygon. And Toxic here. Do we want to bring Sunflora for the lead seed here as well? Oh, you could do that. We could also leer this down, maybe. I mean, you can't lose against this Bastiodon. This would be a crime. Because it just can't attack you. We need one flyer. Mud Bomb is not doing that much damage, but it will just kill it at some point. Yeah, we just bring Flygon and Typhlosion. That will be enough. So Flora. Can also bring Quagsire, I guess. Yeah, if this would be poison here, Gliscor can just like stay in alone and just do some stuff alone here. What is your moveset? Ancient Power, Air Slash, Wish. Nah. We just bring Crobat. For the flyer. I don't want to remove this moves right now here. Let's be careful and don't run into the wrong trainer, of course. This could be really threatening. But because we have a flyer, we are fine. We We can just fly out. Okay. We don't care about the Intimidate, we will just counter. Don't Mirror Code on Pharaoh. We don't have Mirror Code anyways, but... That's obviously interesting. Okay. Damn, Fore is faster than... no, we don't need Safeguard. Fore is faster than Bastiodon. This is also crazy. So, let's go to Flora here. That's absolutely okay. That's absolutely fine. Now this needs to Toxic here. There's no other choice. Oh, Thunder Wave. Now it needs a rest. Okay. Okay, we just fly out here. And the next fight should be a Raichu sweep. Even with this slow Raichu. Yeah, this Raichu is sadly really slow, but it is good enough here. So we GG Exabelt here, or like we give Exabelt here, and just kill everything. Outside of Swallow. We will always bait phase 1 because of super effective EQ, super effective Giga Drain, super effective Hydro Pump, and then last is basically the Swallow, where we can just like do to anything and just kill it. So Raichu is doing something I don't even think I need to pre-sleep now. So we just go with the Expert Belt. Don't waste too much time here. That's why I keep Aurora Beam always, because we are faster than Tropius still, even with this dog shit speed. And with the Expert Belt, we just kill all 3 mons. We are faster than Pelipper as well, of course. We can also Volt Switch out here on the last Pokemon. And then we have this Pokemon left. And we could use Fore, we can use Amaldo with Rock Slide. We have options. We can go to Amaldo. We have a flyer again. And you're holding the XP share. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we Thunderbolt kill you. Crazy that we are doing so much damage. But yeah, plus special attack. Now we just get Entropius. And Aurora Bee will just kill this with the axe with belt. Get the second one. We will see phase 1 Pelipper because of HP Grass and Hydro Pump and Ice Beam. Actually 3 super effective moves here. And we Volt Switch kill this. Absolutely free. Even with the min speed Raichu. Let's go to Amaldo here. And Swallow cannot kill me. And we kill it. Okay, we have one more fight here. And then we are done with the Lighthouse already. Yeah, the Lighthouse is really fast. And it's this one. So what we can do here is, I think, just go Kingler, pre-damage Kingler for Volt Switch. Protect here, Kingler, Volt Switch, pre-damage. So this will Volt Switch. And we can go to my Flygon. Flygon is... Whoa, this is not enough. It is enough with the soft sand, okay. Ooh. Yeah, soft sand means it kills. What about expert belt? Yeah, I need soft sand. It's okay. So we can go to Flygon on the guaranteed Volt Switch. And then we have this clown. Where we can U-turn out. We can just kill it with EQ. The fight is over, huh? No, we kill it with Earth Power, sorry. Not with EQ. Yeah, we need 2 mons for this fight. What the hell, man? Yeah, the hardest fight was the first one, like I said, basically. That was the hardest fight. We are not close to a level up here, so we are fine with pre-damage. And we have a soft sand on Flygon, huh? Yeah. So, my friend, we will pre-damage you to 98 HP here. This is exactly a Volt Switch. We can also pre-damage to lowest roll if we want. We don't really mind. 84. Because we don't need Kingler HP anyways. Then we switch on the guaranteed Volt Switch, kill this with EQ and kill this with Earth Power. And yeah, we obviously protect here on the self-destruct. Yeah, that's it. Let's not run into the wrong trainer. Holy shit. Okay, we protect. Guaranteed volt switch. We kill with EQ. Outspeed to master as well and kill with earth power. So Flygon is really useful, even with being basically, yeah, you can say it's below average for sure. So we need to earth power here. Okay, that's it. That is the entire Lighthouse now. Thank you very much. Right. Now we can just get pretty quickly the Dark Pulse TM. Because this trainer is still there, but this one is gone. So we can just take that. Okay, we are done with the Lighthouse. So we have like, I think 2 fights and we have 2 encounters to get now. That's it for this stream basically then. Yeah, and this fight is... Yeah. I mean, I was always talking about this Flygon with Bulldoze AI, and I think people don't really realize how dangerous this Bulldoze Magnitude AI actually is. Yeah. So what we can do here is just make this explode, basically. And always bait Solrock then. That should not be a problem if we just go Fortress here. And we just press counter. We don't need to do that much here. We can also use maybe even Thunder Wave here, but I don't think we need that. So I can just press counter. I go Gyarados. Lead Gyarados, basically, for example. There is a question about going for a Gyarados kill on Flygon as well. Like, if we are Muscle Band, and I think we can just basically chain kill here, if I do everything correct. Even if we get a Flamethrower crit, we should not die to Dragon Pulse. right? And I don't think we will be low enough if we intimidate, first of all, this foray. And we cannot trigger switch AI here with counter to anything. If we just press counter. And we just let this explode, basically. Because at some point it is out of gyro ball as well. So we intimidate this. And then it will just blow up at some point. And we don't really care about anything here. Because, yeah, at some point it needs to blow up. The other option is, my Minen is faster than Flygon. For example, I checked a bit about the fight already. Minen can never switch into Flygon. Never. Ever. So we would need a setup here to kill Solrock. And my Raichu is not fast. Raichu is a fucking ass. Can't say anything else about that. Because usually Raichu can also kill this Flygon. But this Raichu is ass. This Raichu is just ass. Right? So, I think we are doing it with Gyarados. And with that, we only need 2 mons, I think. Because we can just calc that pretty quickly. If we want to be really careful. Because Flygon is faster than my Gyarados, of course. And here we don't need to worry about anything, of course. And if we calc Flamethrower highest roll crit on this level. Also damage AI. This is really important to keep every fucking shit in mind here. And I think I just bring something, if something goes wrong, to, like, sack here. Because we don't need that many mons. So, Flamethrower critical hit would be 31 damage. And highest roll Dragon Pulse crit would be 105. And that means my Gyarados dies. Actually to highest roll. If we go 43, then we have 15. Wait, crit. Flamethrower is a 30. I think the level up will make it. Yeah, the level up will make it. So that level up means we never die. So we can go 43 with Gyarados. And we can even use a Shell Bell here. Okay. And then I bring just something, what I can throw in. Because Gyarados can hard switch into Solrock. And if something goes wrong because of damage AI, what I don't have in mind right now, and Gyarados gets a Power Gem on the switch in, for example, I just sack something against this Flygon. Because we don't need the slots. And we just press counter here, I think. Rapid Spin can trigger Switch AI. And then I bring something. I think I will still bring Crobat for a flyer. I think I bring Mortheme. Sorry, Mortheme. You would be my free eject. And I bring Minun then with the expert belt. Because Minun would always revenge kill Flygon as well. And Minun is faster. Maybe Mothim could... Not Mothim, sorry, Venomoth. Mothim. Maybe this can also survive for some reason. And then I can slow Sleep Powder, for example. That would also be a thing. Because my Sleep Powder can't miss. Yeah, Dragon Pulse. It's really unlikely, by the way, that this survives at some point. But, yeah. That would be a free eject anyways. And Minun would revenge kill here. Okay, and then we bring Crobat for a flyer so we can just fly back. I mean, I have Gyarados anyways, right? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Yeah, you really need to respect this fucking Flygon. You really need to. I had like a lot of situations where I just triggered Switch AI with, like, for example, Steelix. Just killed the Flygon on the Switcher. But you can also trigger Switch AI and get Solrock. So this is also never consistent. I think the skills here. Just checking it again. We don't need a damage item. And Waterfall kills this. Okay. So pre-steep. Yeah, and we just don't worry about this foray at all. Yeah, pre-slept, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, Route 47. There is the trainer. So there is the Intimidate. Can straight up blow up here. But we don't care. Like, my boy doesn't really care here. Look at this damage. We just counter here. We just spam counter and... Yeah, there you fucking go. So you don't need to stall that long enough here. Good freaking night, buddy. We don't want to stall this, so it's fine. It explodes full HP here. There is a Solrock. It should always Flamethrower here. Never anything else. So we can just go back to Gyarados. And because we are pre-stepped, we can't get freezed here. Freeze. We can't get burned here. We waterfall to kill this. And now we are already in... You can never hard switch. You can never hard switch. But we are already in the Flygon. And we are also plus special defensive. That can also matter, probably, I believe. We just don't give a fuck and just Ice Fang kill this after the Dragon Pulse. Okay. Okay, we have one more fight, and then we can catch 2 encounters. 2 new mons. I think I will just go for the cave encounter first, because if I get maybe Marowak, I might try to skip Magcargo. Otherwise, I think I have to fish. Because that box is not looking good for Jasmine. I don't have fighting types. My fire types are too fast. Steelix is looking really dangerous. I already showed in the Sterling Silver Discord that my Sunflora, now with the change, would bait Head Smash as well. It's dangerous, for sure. Okay, but we have the double battle here now, and as far as I know, the left-hand AI is removed, and I never had problems, so, like in the last fights at least. So we can kill this Primeape turn 1, for example. No problem. Crobat is doing Crobat things. We can just kill this with Wing Attack. That is huge. Oh my god, this Crobat is so good. This Crobat is a beast, dude. So now the question is, what do we use here? We could use Sengoose. We don't care about this. It doesn't need to see a kill, it just dies with Wing Attack. So my Crobat just kills this. My Crobat would bait Claydol. So I would like that the Claydol sees a kill on the Protectmon as well. For example, I could use Sengoose as a Protectmon. I could also use something else. I want to have a Protectmon here for sure. And that would be my Kingler, for example. And Kingler baits Earth Power. And only Earth Power from this Pokemon as well. But that is a really cool thing here. And Kingler is also baiting Claydol. Because of phase 1, basically. And Claydol is the better typing matchup than Tenta. So we want to kill this Claydol after that. We can remove Giga Drain, I think I'm just not using it. And we can teach Shadow Claw if we want. It's sadly enough not doing enough damage. We could crit kill Ninetales here if we Shadow Claw the Ninetales. We could think about that, maybe. But yeah, I think Crobat and Kingler lead sounds really decent here. What about something else? The problem is Sengoose would bait Flamethrower, and I don't really like a Flamethrower switch in here. We would need a Flamethrower and a random move switch in then. I mean, the cool part is... Nah, this is just not working because my Sengoose is slower than Ninetales. And this is just never doing enough damage. How much damage is Flamethrower? Hey, we don't need a damage item on this. We already realized that. We just Wing Attack, kill it turn 1. How about... I just hard switch something on Kingler. We have the same problem then next turn. If we crit kill, what is possible, sadly... I think I want to actually kill the Ninetales first before Claydol. I think you just walk in front of the double and you won't get left-hand AI shenanigans. That's what Reverse wrote, by the way, right? I never had left-hand AI problems anyways. But to be honest... I would not trust on that, by the way. But it could be true. I'm not saying that could not be true, but I would never talk to the fight anyways. I will always run into the fight. But before the patch, I know that some people had, even without talking to the fight, left-hand air problems. And I'm pretty sure this is not fixed in this case, like that. So, I would not trust that. But I had never had problems, at least in 1.1.7. So, maybe it is just fixed. I don't know. Okay, back to my problems. My problem is this Claydol is not getting enough damage. What we could do is U-turn out here. We have a chance to kill this with U-turn. What would be okay? And this is double earth power, right? So we could go to Gengar and pre-damage my Gengar as well. Oh, I'm faster! What the hell? Yo, this Gengar. Expert Bell Gengar, Shadow Ball Klabushki. What the fuck? Yeah, this is a... Like, I don't get really strong Gengars, usually. That would mean I kill Ninetales. And I kill Claydol next turn if I go here to my Groudon and Aqua Jet, right? Is this enough? Mystic Water. Dude, this is not enough. Fuck this. Fuck this shit. This is just not enough. Okay, that doesn't work. Fuck. I just don't have a chance to two-shot this. Like that. I could pre-damage my Gengar to Flamethrower then. Oh, this is Shadow Ball then, huh? I could use Groudon here. Even this is not the greatest one. We have double earth power, huh? Is there a chance we die here? Yeah, there's a definitely chance we die here. What about if I bait Shadow Ball here? Does that make sense at all? I don't think so. And then bait Flamethrower, like turn 1, and then I have the tag turns to attack this Claydol. But the problem is that Zangoose is not baiting Claydol consistent. I could go Amaldo here, for example. I think you turning to Amaldo? Okay, wait a second. Is this the play now? Do we have it? You turning to Amaldo with a muscle band here equipped. We would not have a damage item here. We don't need a damage item technically here. We can just go with a Sharp Beak or something like that. Then we don't crit kill this. And I think with that we would have a double kill then. And then we have Amaldo and Gengar out. Amaldo would kill Claydol after the U-turn chip. And my Gengar with Expert Bell just kills Ninetales. What is crazy. I think I never had a fucking fast Gengar like that. My Gengar is most of the time not good, to be honest. That Gengar frags are really wrong, by the way, here. We have to figure that out, because we had a lot of frags already with Ghastly. Yeah, this is completely wrong. We have to fix that, but we will do it later. That's okay, no problem. So Expert Belt, we outspeed always kill. That is so crazy, dude. And then we have Tenta alone, by the way. And that means we can just stay in technically on Bubble Beam. And Gengar is never dead here. So Gengar can stay in and just Shadow Ball. Just throw a Shadow Ball here. And we still have 2 slots. How much damage is Minun getting here? Oh, that's too much damage on fucking Gang Shot. You are also dead. Emperor's Ice Beam crit. Gang Shot crit. Nah, not even crit. Mr. Mime is not dying here. But Mr. Mime is fucking slow. But I could bring that combination. Like Mr. Mime, for example. And Minun will just kill this with Thunderbolt Magnet then. Because we don't care about Reflect. Okay, I think this team works. Could also bring Gyarados, but Gyarados will not do any work here anyways for the last Pokemon. And it's only about the last mon then. So we pre-damage Kingler for Earth Power. Mr. Clown in the house as well. Mr. Clown can also get XP share here. Expert Belt Gengar. I don't think I need anything on my... I can just go Sharp Beak, I guess. Yeah, we can just go Sharp Beak. If I find that item. But I'm fucking blind. There it is. It will not matter anyways. And Kingler is not getting a level up soon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Maldo is fine. Okay. I think we had a small OBS disconnect, but we are back. We don't need to pre-damage. Let me just update the browser again because of the disconnect. So again, import. doubles. This would be 94 HP. And that means it sees a kill only with Earth Power as well. So we switch into double immunity here and just kill Ninetales after that. We U-turn out with Crobat on Claydol. And even if we get, for some reason, left-hand AI Psychic here, what would be cringe, we would be okay. We are 1 point faster, we kill this with Leech Life. We are not faster than you, but that's okay. And then we have the late game against Tenta. Okay. So let me pre-damage again. I think I've done that already. I think I have done that. We will see it in a second. Let's pre-sleep. Yeah, Kingla's stats are updated. Kingla 94. Yep. Okay. Everything is pre-slapped as well. Then after that we will just catch our 2 new mons. There's no reason to delay. We can't delay any. We could delay till Jasmine, but not after that route. Like, we cannot delay for example, for Waterfall. So we have to take that encounter. So, Wing Attack killed this Primate now here. And just protect. There's the Earth Power, there's the Claydol. We U-turn out on Claydol. And Kingla will hard switch now to Gengar. Earth Power. Earth Power, perfect. Now we Leech Life kill Claydol. And Shadow Ball kill Ninetales. And now we have the late game with only Tenta left. We can stay in here if we want to with something. We can stay in with both mons basically. We can Rock Thump here, first of all. The Shadow Ball. Because both of my mons are safe here right now. Well, that's okay. This Tenta is slower than my wow, my god, Amaldo! Ooh, reflect! Sorry, Mr. Mime, sorry, Minen, but Amaldo is just too good. I can't do anything about that. Sorry. Okay, let me just check if the frags are correct here. So we got the frag here. Yeah, exactly. You as well, and Prime Ape. So that's correct. You killed this one. We need a frag on you as well. So this is correct. Yeah. Everything else is fine. We got the frag here, and the frag here. Okay. Yeah. That's it. We will catch the encounters still. Holy shit. We'll still catch the encounter pretty quickly. And get Gyarados in here. Let's go for the cave encounter first. Yeah, and we need to fix the Gengar frags for sure, because we know that Gengar got a lot of frags in the multi gym. It was a Ghastly, but for some reason it just didn't update it there, so it's okay, I think. Yeah. Okay. Do we use a honey here? I mean, why not? Okay, 2 new mons. Okay, that is a fighting type. To be honest, that is a fighting type, and that could be really useful. Have this Makuhita Whirlwind still? Just tell me no. Whirlwind, 19 knockoff, Bulldoze, Brick Break. They still have Whirlwind, right? Or I'm stupid. Oh man, they still have Whirlwind. I need to Quick Claw here then. This doesn't have Fake Out anymore. So it's Whirlwind, 16, 19, 22, 25. Yeah, it still have Whirlwind. I need to Quick Ball. I mean, I have enough Quick Balls. It's okay. And we can buy some new anyways. Okay, Makuhita in the house. It's fine. That's cool. We are missing a fighting type. I take that. I really take that. The question now is, how good is this? And I think I want to check that out now. Before we go for that encounter. We can still wait for this encounter anyways. It's naive, thick fat. Oh, that would be a fucking strong ass Pokemon, man. It's still really good, but this with guts, oh my god, that would destroy the Jasmine fight entirely. Okay, but we have a fighting type. So the surf table is really nice on Route 47. I think I will calc the Jasmine fight later, first of all. We don't need Mercago right now. We have to take the encounter before the Jasmine fight. That is mandatory. We cannot delay the encounter for the next splits or something like that. But we can right now at least wait if we need Mercago or not. I might just calc the Jasmine fight then. And then decide, because it's not guaranteed Mercago. Also, it's Mercago basically only for Jasmine. Mercago is without the ability at all. It can't be Water Absorb, it can't be Flash Fire. It's just a Pokemon without any ability. It would be just for that fight as well. And we can also get Cast Form. And the Surf table is really strong here. Like, we would appreciate a Gator. Lapras is strong. We have Blastoise already. And a Swampert, what is maybe even the worst Pokemon out there, is still really fucking strong. So, Yeah, we wait. We wait. We count the Wake fight anyways for the next stream. And now we wait, I think. Thank you for watching, our friends. And see you guys in the next stream. Next stream is Wake, at least. Maybe Geo as well. Let's see.